that brings us to Skywatcher. And you mentioned it at the beginning of our conversation, but let's start from the beginning with that. What is Skywatcher and what prompted it?
So Skywatcher is a donor-funded group from a couple of high net worth individuals to collect information, and I'll talk about what has been public because I'm not authorized to talk about what they're doing. So I'm part of the group, so I have to be careful that we've all agreed. But so what's public is what we did. So we had basically in the middle of open space, the numbers of cameras and sensors, as well as electronic calling capabilities or electronic signaling capabilities, let's say it that way, with individuals who had been involved in a claimed crash retrieval, who had done retrievals for the US government, the 99% of which had nothing to do with UAP, just US Air Force or DOD objects, right, that they were then tasked, that crashed somewhere and they were tasked to go pick up. And so one of those individuals is Jake Barber, who is, his story is already out there, and his record has been micro-examined by the skeptics, and they can find nothing wrong with his story and his credentials and who he is and what he's done. And so they have openly claimed that they were involved with these kinds of things, and they know how to do it. They know what kind of helicopters are required. They know the operation behind the scenes of how it is that an object is picked up and then transported secretly to another place, whether it's UAP or not. And when I was informed of this, and I sat there listening, I'm like, wow, that's impressive organization of what they need to do. I mean, it was like I couldn't even imagine. I would not have imagined that. So, the story behind the operations of what the U.S. government does to collect its own, instrumentation and materials and things is impressive enough. And so, but because of that experience, they were exactly the right people to get together to see if we could operationalize this for data collection or materials collection. There's no intent, by the way, to shoot anything out of the sky, because there's a bit of a story out there that this is what has gone on in the past, that we shoot them out of the sky, and that actually supposedly is true. But we have no intent to do anything like that. And I told them when they asked me to get involved was that if you're going to shoot anything down, I want nothing to do with it, because just from an ethics point of view, sort of a kind of a fun thing, but well, not fun, but if you shoot down something and there's somebody in it, there's a something in it, and it's intelligent, well, by human law, I'm not subject to anybody's crimes. I didn't kill a human. We only care about whether we killed human. But from an ethics standpoint, it's just as bad. So I told him, I said, I'll have nothing to do with anything like that.